What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. BMX Trash Talk here, and thank you for tuning in. Well, today is an update video on my 1984 Haro Master. On this video, there's a part on this bike that was very crucial to this build, and it's very hard to come across. But right out of the gate, this 400 Redline cranks were made for this bike, in my opinion. Now, by me saying this, I'm not saying that this was literally made for this bike. You could put this on any bike, but man, it's nice. It doesn't have any play in it, and for my beginners, if you can shake an arm, if it moves on the inside, because you can feel it from here by just shaking it, and if it does that, then there's something wrong. There's either something bent, or threads are messed up, or whatever. But there's no play in that, so that worked out just fine. And also, to my beginners that don't know, that blue center cap in the middle, that's a dust cap. It keeps dirt and dust from going inside where there's a bolt in there. And when I first got into the hobby, I didn't know what that was. I was putting a flathead screwdriver in there trying to pop it out, but you can actually screw that on. So you can take it like a flathead, you can just turn it. Don't turn too hard because it's plastic, but you can screw it in and screw it out. So that's just something that I ran across just now, and I thought I might let you guys know. But this pole right here, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. I am going to buy the Allen pole. That's what the catalog called for this bike. Now, the catalog did not call for this three-piece crank. The crank that it called for was a Sagino 175 CT three-piece crank. And this is more of a, well, this is a huge upgrade for this bike. And a buddy of mine sent me a video of Bob Haro, and when you pause it, this is the crank that he had on his. So that's why I decided to go with this route, especially when I seen this come up for sale. Now, I'm gonna also talk about your high dollar parts. So this pole is high dollar, and this crank is high dollar. Just the bike in general is high dollar. When it comes down to tighten down parts like the C-clamp, I just snug it. I don't tighten it up too tight because I don't want to crimp it. And to my beginners, crimping means that, you know, if it's round and if you put it too tight, you're gonna end up squeezing it, and then it loses value right there. Just like these screws over here, I just snug it, and even when I snugged it, it still doesn't move. So I don't put any pressure on this, guys. I just snug it stuff because I'm not going to ride this anyways, and I'm definitely want to preserve these high-end parts. Now the seat, I was told that the seat was 86, and the Dominator was the word Dominator right here was blue. So it was like a foil blue color. But I like the way that looks so far. And the highlight of this bike are going to be the real deal Bob Haro vector bars. These bars are extremely hard to come across. I've seen the other model vector bars with a small triangle in the middle come up for sale, and the cruiser bars, but these bars, no. A buddy of mine ran across a Schwinn. It was a late 70s Schwinn, and he bought the whole bike because he knew what was on it, and he got the bike real cheap, and he told me about it, and he ended up letting me get these bars from him. Super excited. And he told me the only reason why I'm letting you get these bars is because it was made for that bike. So I definitely owe him one, and I'll definitely keep out an eye for some stuff that he's looking for. And guys, to me, that's what the hobby is about. Helping each other out and making new friends. Don't make enemies. And there's a lot of scamming going on. So the more people you have on your team to help you, the better your collection could be. Or if you're looking for your childhood bike or whatever the case may be. But these bars have the original decals on them. These bars are definitely Survivor. You see the chrome peeling. These bars were, the whole bike was completely rusted. And you can see a little rust right there. I'm gonna get that off. And that's not the original boat. But it's chrome peeling all back here. I had another buddy of mine that said I should powder coat it, but I'm a Survivor guy, so I'll keep an eye on the rust and make sure it's not gonna get worse than what it is. And if I do powder coat it, I'll powder coat it white and make sure that I'll tell the powder coater to stop right here and just powder coat the rest of the bars, but keep the handlebars, keep them chrome. And reason being is there's no stamping on these bars. Right here, the 2017 and the 2010 have the year in that area, and it says Haro. Once you see those are repop. Those are a remake of these bars right here. To my beginners, repop. If you see repop on any description or anything like that, that means that those are fakes. But even the 2010 and the 2017 bars are hard to come across. So I'm so happy that I got those bars for this build, because actually this bike, I think the 83, it actually called for those bars right there. So if you go on a BMX museum, a lot of the 83s and 84s have those bars. But if you like what I'm doing, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, ring that notification bell that you catch my videos when they come out. And if you don't like the video, you can hit that thumbs down. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.